Hello everyone and welcome to the video. This video, it is going to be a family fleet update on my family's fleet of cars. Starting off here with my 2015 Lexus RC350. Those of you that have followed the channel for a while, you'll know that I usually do yearly family fleet updates where I make a video with all the family vehicles at the same time and kind of just give you guys a family fleet update. And the last one I did was like April of 2023. So it's about time that I do a family fleet update and just kind of update you guys on the channel and just kind of life itself. And also maybe go over some future video ideas and just kind of talk about some important stuff about the channel and the cars and all that good stuff. So I'm back in this parking garage because it is only 3:30 right now and it feels like it's 5:30 because obviously we are on daylight savings fall back time. So it gets darker earlier, which kind of becomes a pain with sun glare and all that. And I'm gonna go and apologize ahead of time about all the cars being filthy. And obviously I'm not at my house with all of them lined up together just because I didn't have time to do all that and go grab my ES and all that stuff. But after I get done talking about this car, we'll go grab the ES and talk about that and then move on to the other cars and just kind of go over some other stuff during the video as well. So yeah, starting off with my 2015 Lexus RC350 F-Sport all-wheel drive. I know it hasn't been too long since you guys have seen this car, so not a whole lot to report on this. It's currently sitting at 123,660 something miles. Not a whole lot has changed since the last time you guys saw this car. I know it's been a while since I've done a car video at all. And I'm also trying not to go long gaps without videos again, but sometimes that's really hard to do. Especially like, for example, the last 2 weeks, it has been raining nonstop here. So obviously that makes videos difficult. Another thing I wanted to talk about is all the Stranger Things videos that I did. I wanted to go ahead and mention this early in the video. Let me know what you guys thought of all the Stranger Things filming locations content. That was a really fun trip, and I'll explain more later in the video on why I did that and future videos if you guys want to see something like that again. I know it's kind of dark in here. I'll go up and do a walk around on the car up in the sun here in a second, but I wanted to go ahead and start off down here because of the sun glare and all that stuff. But I'll go do a walk around up in the sunlight where the sun is shining on it in a good angle and all that. Even though the car is pretty dirty, the only car that's really clean on the inside and out is the ES. But yeah, this one's filthy on the outside, but the inside is still looking pretty good cleanliness wise. So yeah, still looking pretty clean in here. And as you guys know, this thing was such well taken care of. Okay, so I was a little off on the mileage. We're at 123,671 miles. So we'll go ahead and fire it up. So yeah, everything's still looking really nice in here. Still pretty clean. Everything's in such good shape, as you guys know, especially for being a basically 10-year-old car now and at this mileage. I'll go and do a walk right out here and then I'll take it up into the sun. So yeah, everything's still looking really good here. Obviously such a beautiful design on these RC350s. Really love how they look. They have aged really, really well, as I've talked about many times. And it obviously looks so good with this red interior. Love that. Back seats look like they've never even been sat in. I decided to go ahead and move it up here into the sunlight to get a better view of it here in the sunlight. Even when this paint is dirty, it still looks really good. But yeah, this is still my daily driver. I've been loving this thing ever since I got it in June of last year. It's been such a fun car. Really, really love it. But yeah, here in just a sec, we'll go ahead and go grab the ES and talk about it, and then move on to the other family vehicles and talk about some of the other video ideas that I have and see what you guys think. We'll go ahead and go on a drive and go grab my ES and talk about it a little bit and some other stuff. It does sound, the car does sound pretty good here in the garage. I'll go and stop right here and give it a few revs. As you can see, the windows are still wet when I roll them back up just because it's been raining so freaking much. That is a problem that I have been running into. So yeah, the weather has been pretty annoying. When it's rainy, I mean, I could make videos if I wanted to, but I hate making videos when it's rainy just because it's cloudy and nasty and looks kind of depressing in my opinion. But this sun glare at this time of year really isn't a whole lot better. It's only 3:40 right now and it looks like it's so much later. It's really annoying. I hate it. So yeah, I did want to talk about my last several videos and ask you guys what you guys thought about that. So basically, to sum it up, I am a huge fan of the Netflix show Stranger Things, and I've been a fan of it since it came out and really love that show. And obviously, for those of you that watch the videos, you'll know that it's ending, and I went and saw the filming locations, including the season 5 locations, and including an active film location too, which was really cool to see. So normally I would have just kept that content on my second channel, which I used to refer to as the vlog channel / second channel, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what it is anymore. But yeah, that usually would have been something I would have kept on that channel. But I decided to upload it on my main channel too, just because it was such a big thing for me to go see and do. I'm also still trying to grow my main channel, and I thought maybe that would attract some more newer audience and just something different. I know my main channel is specifically a car channel, and it always will be. As an experiment, I decided to upload those videos here on my main channel just to see how you guys would like it, and just kind of as an experiment. And I also uploaded it on my second channel as well. Let me know what you guys thought of that content, and if you guys liked that type of content. I know I really enjoyed filming that type of content. I had the time of my life going to those locations, filming all of it and doing all that stuff, and would love to do it again, but obviously that is not a cheap thing to do as far as traveling and all that, because I obviously had to go all the way to Georgia, which traveling is not a cheap thing. So let me know in the comments if you guys liked the Stranger Things videos and if you would like to see more content like that. I've been kind of trying to brainstorm other types of content to do like that, and if you don't like it, I'll keep it on the second channel, but I did like uploading it on both channels just to see how it would do on both and stuff like that. But obviously this is a car channel and it always will be, like I said. But yeah, I had the time of my life doing that, and it was so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did have a few other video ideas like that in mind, but I don't know if I'll do them. I want to know your guys' thoughts on it. If you guys like the exploring abandoned house videos and filming locations videos and that type of content, let me know in the comments. I do plan on keeping this channel mainly car content because that's what this channel is about, but I did enjoy kind of changing it up a little bit and wanted to know your guys' thoughts on that as well. So I just went and grabbed the ES, and I don't even remember the last time I drove it, to be honest. I know it's been a while. It's got you can't really see it on camera, but it's got so much dust on it. It's also always windy here, so that doesn't help. And yeah, I can't remember the last time I drove it. I do know it's been a while. I try not to go more than a couple weeks without driving it, and when I do take it out, I try to drive it at least 10 miles or so, and hopefully that's enough to not have any problems. I'm sure it is. But yeah, I thought this was really clean, and it was when I put it back in the storage last, but the camera's not picking it up. There is a lot of dust on it, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it's clean on the inside though. Everything still looks really good in here. Everything's still in great shape. Obviously, I don't really clean this very often anymore because I don't really drive it that much anymore. And I don't know if you can kind of see it with the camera, but the logo lights down there, I really do love that. I want to get some of those for my RC, but I just haven't yet. But yeah, back seat, everything is still in great condition. Everything still looks awesome. And obviously, those of you that have followed the channel since day one, you'll remember when I got this car and how much it means to me and all that good stuff. So that's why I decided to keep it and don't ever plan on getting rid of it no matter what. And yeah, it's just been such a great car. Not one single issue, obviously, and it's a really, really great car. But yeah, I do need to drive it around a little bit, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and fire it up. So we're currently sitting at 119,485 miles, so obviously probably hardly any miles from the last time you guys saw this thing, which was, I think, oh gosh, it was a few months ago when I did a POV drive. I can't exactly remember how long ago that was, but over 2 months, I think. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do another drive and talk about some more stuff. But yeah, every time I get in this car, even 8.5 years later, it always blows my mind on how good it drives and just how nice of a vehicle it still is for being basically 16 years old now. I mean, it doesn't have high mileage for the age, but it's got some. And, you know, some cars hold up better than others over the years, and this one has held up great. Absolutely love this thing. And like I said, I try to drive it, and well, ideally it'd be great to drive it at least once a week, but that doesn't usually happen. It's usually like once every 2 weeks or so. And obviously, probably most of you noticed that I changed my name again. I changed my username again not too long ago to TheRKHCollection. And I'll try to give a brief explanation on that, because I did make that one video when I changed it to just my name, but I decided to change it to the TheRKHCollection. Well, originally, obviously, it was Classic Chroma 1, and I was just ready for a new name. That one didn't really make sense. And so I started off by just changing it to just my first and last name. I was like, you know what, that's just too boring, and we need something better. So the best that I could come up with is the TheRKHCollection. And yes, I know I obviously don't have a car collection, but my main goal in life is to someday have my own car collection, rather than if it's, you know, exotic cars or just a good solid fleet of cars, if you guys know what I mean. So that's why I changed it to the TheRKHCollection, because I mean, I have a little mini start to a collection, I guess. I have my RC350 and I have my ES, and obviously I film my family's vehicles all the time. But as far as my personal vehicles, I only have, you know, my RC and my ES, which for someone my age that doesn't personally have a ton of money, obviously, I think that's a good start. And I hope one day to achieve that goal of having a car collection of some sort and to be able to share that with you guys. But yeah, that's like one of my main goals in life, is to have a car collection of some sort. And those of you that have followed this channel for 9.5 years now since I started, I'm hoping that you guys will stay around and join me on that journey to achieve that goal. And obviously it's not going to happen soon, but over time I'm going to slowly try to work towards it and work hard, find a good career, and try to grow this channel as much as I can, and hopefully one day achieve that goal. Obviously, my RC350 was the first vehicle that I got with my own money, and my second vehicle overall. And obviously, cars are not cheap, you know. Cars are my hobby, cars are my passion, and that is one of the most expensive ones to have. It's going to take a while, and most of it's on me as far as how long it's going to take, but those of you that watch these videos and continue to watch these videos, that obviously helps a tremendous amount. And hopefully I can grow this channel more than I have and do better than I have over the last 9.5 years, and make some money off of YouTube as well, and hopefully achieve that goal as soon as possible. So yeah, that is the main reason why I changed it to the TheRKHCollection, because RKH is my initials. I'm also a really big fan of the guys at the Hamilton Collection. on YouTube. Those guys are awesome. I really enjoy their content, and I also really like the TheRKHCollection. Those guys make great videos. They both have two of the most insane car collections that I've ever seen, and one of the most impressive ones by far. They got all those hypercars and all that stuff, so that's kind of where I got the idea of putting collection after that. And I try not to copy them, but they're like the only other two YouTubers that I've seen with a username like that. And my goal is to have a car collection like them one day. Obviously, probably not with millions of dollars worth of cars, but to have a car collection. So as far as the other family fleet vehicles, we have the 2016 GMC Yukon XL Denali and the 2014 Toyota Tundra, and also my brother's 2013 Mercedes C-Class, which I've really never shown on the channel, and really not a whole lot to report with that car. And the Yukon and the Tundra are extremely dirty inside and out, so I really probably won't show a whole lot of them. I was gonna wait until they were both clean inside and out, but that's kind of not possible with daily drivers, especially the family hauler. And yeah, so yeah, I apologize for that, and that's kind of the best I'm gonna get with those vehicles. I'm gonna go ahead and take the ES on the highway for a short distance, and then take it back to the storage and grab the RC again and go from there. So on the highway now, this thing rides so nice on the highway. It's like, it's crazy how nice this thing rides on the highway. Absolutely love it. Road noise is a little loud, but it's not terrible for a 16-year-old car. And obviously it's windy too, like it always is here. I've only really been on one road trip with it, and it was pretty awesome. Really did well. Great highway car. Gets pretty decent gas mileage for what it is. And yeah, it doesn't usually see the highway, but that's why I'm kind of taking it on a little highway spin right now. So before I end the video, I thought I would do a quick mileage check on the other family vehicles. I decided to kind of just cut it short. All right, perfect. We have 168,215 miles, so coming up on 170,000 miles here fairly shortly, I would assume. Other than that, not really much to report on the 2016 Yukon Denali. We'll go ahead and check the Tundra. I would assume it's around 77,000 miles. All right, so I was pretty spot on. We're at 77,146 miles. So a little over 77,000 miles on the 2014 Toyota Tundra. Other than that, not really much to report on this truck from the last time you guys saw it, but I thought I'd go ahead and do a mileage check on the other vehicles. And over here we have my brother's 2013 Mercedes C-Class. I guess I'll just peek in here real quick and check the mileage. What's this one sitting at? I know I've really never shown this car on here before. or done a review or anything like that. Don't know if or when that'll happen. Well, I don't know if the mileage is gonna pop up here, but yeah, this thing's in pretty nice shape. It's been a pretty decent car. Nice interior, love the exterior color. It's a pretty good car. Not the most reliable thing in the world, but it's not bad. It's pretty nice. All right, so the mileage is deciding it doesn't want to pop up, so, and I don't have the keys on me, so I can't really turn it on and check. And it does have the little logo lights right there, which is pretty cool. It's got them on the back seats too. Oh, perfect. So this 124,968 miles. So almost at 125,000 miles on the 2013 Mercedes C-Class. So it's got a little bit more than the RC. But yeah, overall this thing's in pretty decent condition. I don't know, maybe someday I'll do a video on it. Usually it's really dirty inside and out, and he's always doing something anyway, so. But yeah, it's in pretty good shape. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the family fleet / collection update for 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or any videos you'd like to see or any other video ideas, car related or non-car related, just let me know in the comments, and thank you guys for watching.